Hello and welcome to 525 Innovations in Learning and Teaching. This is week 1, which will be about innovation in education and the brain. A little bit about me. I am Dr. Emslander. This is my second full year of teaching for Concordia and my second time with this course. You guys will notice this course does look quite a bit different than other courses. If I remember correctly, there are not any papers. Rather, there are a lot of presentations and projects in that direction. This course is designed to be about exploring new technology and having a lot of fun with that. So for our centering activity, you're going to go into, if this is your home screen, down here in week 1, you'll have the week 1 overview and video participation form. When you open that up, it'll look like this. And I just realized that in order to find this video, you already had to be in this. So hopefully you were able to find it all right. You'll enter your email. This video will be embedded right here once it's complete. And here is the centering activity. You'll click on this tiny URL, which will open up a Google map. And go ahead and just put a pin at your school. So I went too far. I teach at the prison in Faribault. So I am going to add a marker right about there. I will label it at part B. Will let me label it? Now I have a little pin showing that I teach at Faribault Prison. If you are uncomfortable showing your exact location, you can just give a general area. That is fine. Then please go through the rest of it. Share thoughts, comments you have after watching the video, and then review the syllabus and discuss it here. On that note, on the syllabus, I will be posting a video hopefully closer to our actual start date, because I will go through and update some things in the syllabus. It's not fully complete yet. The other professors and I are in discussions about the final project. The final project is currently to watch / participate in 5 Twitter chats, I guess X chats, but we know there are some issues with X ideologically, so we are looking at some other options on what we could do other than that. Please remember to complete the DGTE Graduate Outcomes Assessment activity. This is not for points, but it is expected that you complete it within the first 72 hours of the course. That'll be the welcome video. And then, so after you watch the video, please also do the get to know me form. This is how I'm gonna kind of split you up into groups for the rest of the course. You'll be split into learning teams, which are very important for weeks 4 and 5, as well as various other points throughout the semester. So a little bit more about me. I teach in a prison. My most recent teaching was in algebra, but I've also taught English, computer skills, social studies, and science. I'm currently in a work out of class as the principal, and I am hoping to be full-time in that position by the end of January. I have a 4.5-year-old son and a 2.5-year-old daughter, so it is totally likely that in future videos they may come running into my office to say hello, because they like to do that in these videos. I will also post a video on the homepage on how to make your own APA template. I have found after many a semester that it's easier if you guys just learn to make your own versus just having to pull one from Blackboard every single semester. I highly recommend you print or make a copy of just part 3 of the syllabus, which is the calendar at the glance. So if I go down to part 3, just this part here. Highly recommend that, because while there aren't papers for this course, there is a lot of work to do, and keeping yourself up to date is going to be very important. Discussion board responses, please make sure they are at least 100 words minimum for your responses to peers and 200 words minimum for your initial responses. Include a citation unless you are specifically told you don't need to. And if you have any questions along the way, please reach out to me via email. My email is also on the syllabus. And this slide deck will be embedded for you to view in the week 1 form right up here. So this week we have weekly readings, which you can find on Blackboard. If you go down to week 1, the weekly readings are right there. And you'll notice that the discussion boards are also posted here. One of the strange things about how this course is set up is that these individual discussion boards aren't going to have due dates on them because they're all graded together. I will send you a rubric that looks just like the rubrics in the syllabus every week with your grades on it. And I will note that that is where I would leave any comments. I will not always leave comments, but when I do, that's where you'll find them. You'll get a rubric shared with you via Google Drive to your CSP email. So this week we have 3 discussion board posts. This week it's only initial responses and no replies. Your first 2 are due Thursday, go ahead on my calendar here, 11th. And your mind math 1.3 is actually due Monday, January 16th. That is because other folks are going to be looking at and responding to that in week 2. There's going to be a lot of collaboration with the things that you create this semester. Looking ahead, your lesson plan for week 1. Pause for a second. I will be right back. All right, sorry about that. I am back. So for your lesson plan, the format that you put it in is completely up to you. I do not have a specific format that I want the lesson plan in. Looking farther ahead to your final assignment, as it currently stands, you are required to attend 5 Twitter chats. Myself or the other professors will be hosting several of these throughout the semester, and this syllabus also includes several ongoing ones. The idea is that you attend and participate, and what these really are, they're just live chats. So rather than posting something and a couple days later somebody might tweet back at you, the idea of Twitter chats is that they are active and live. So somebody, myself or another professor, may post a question, or whoever the host of that chat is, and then a bunch of people reply. And maybe we'll, then have further discussion off of those all through tweets, or we'll move on to another question. How you format capturing that learning is up to you. I do request that you find a way to show that you were at those chats, the dates specifically, and which chats you were in. In the past, I've had individuals just screenshot some of their chats. And the final paper, the length is up to you. It just needs to be long enough to convey your learning and connections. The reason we do this is because these Twitter chats over the last couple of years have been a great way for educators to get together and discuss what they're doing in their classroom, especially throughout COVID when that type of learning could not be done in person. We are also exploring what an assignment here would look like having to do with artificial intelligence. So keep tuned, stay tuned, I should say. If we decide to change anything with that assignment, I will let you know as soon as I know for sure. So I will post a second video in week 1 that has the just some quick instructions on how to make your own APA template. And I look forward to hearing from all of you this week.